Hello, folks. Welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show. And don't touch it. Don't touch it. Just a minute. I'm sorry about that. I left my phone on. Yes, go ahead. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. They must have hung up on us. I guess that's one of them telemarketers, Mike, or a prank caller one.
Maybe.
I hope they know something about fishing.
I want to know if you got your check.
I guess they do, yeah. Anyway, folks, welcome to the show. And we got several things going on tonight. Got Mike here as my guest, and I have to apologize to Brother Bill. I was supposed to call him on my way home from work, and I didn't do that. But we'll say hello to Dad, and to Bill, and Paul Harrison, and all those fine people up in that neck of the woods. Got a couple of pictures I want to show you, and we can. Let me go ahead and let's get this out of the way. Now this right here, a guy I work with, his son. Let me pull this up on my phone, and
while you're doing that, I want to send out a special thanks to Tim's Tars and Coy and that bunch down there. Wife headed to work the other morning and run an Allen wrench into the tar out there. And it was too big a hole for me to plug, so I aired it up and she made it back to the house, and I took it off and got down there Saturday morning, and they put a patch plug in it for me and fixed it and got it back on her car and got her on the road and got her off my back.
Yep.
So I got to go fishing a little while.
That's exactly right, Mike. You can't beat that bunch down there at Tim's. I just, you shake them, had them all in the bag and shook them up and dumped them out, it'd still be good.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, they just, hey, they're there. That's all you can say. And we can't thank them enough for being the sponsor on the show. And but we'll get into that just a little bit later on. I want to put this picture up, maybe two pictures. Dylan, put the picture of the turkey up, will you? All right. Now, this is going to be something that you don't see a whole lot. Very few of them around, Mike, and let's see. We'll get that here in just a minute. Anyway, while he's getting that picture up, I'm going to start telling you what the Adam Huckleby, there it is. There's one of the pictures. Albino turkey, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, an albino turkey. Now, those things don't show up every day.
No,
it's a long time between one you see and one you find. But Adam Huckleby, the son of a good fella I work with, Marty Huckleby, he was the shooter, and the guys that helped him would be Hayden McIntosh, Hunter McIntosh, and Braxton Smith. All those guys right there, they are, the whole gang of them. And they got they saw that turkey back when they was deer hunting. Mm-hmm. I think that's what the story is. And anyway, they've got a video of it and all that kind of stuff. You can watch it running wild outdoors on YouTube. So, but congratulations to that group right there. But like I said, I don't know how many thousands of turkeys has to be hatched, but for one to turn out to be an albino is quite a few. So, congratulations to Adam and the guys that's helping him and doing the videoing and all this kind of stuff. But it's a pretty good deal. They've got it. I think TWRA came and shot some, weighed it and done some things, got some stuff, information, and from the bird and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, congratulations to you, Adam, and it's a pleasure for me to get to work with your dad. Like I said, if you want to get some more information on that, you can go to YouTube and pull it up and see what you know.
And killed it in Campbell County?
Yeah, sure did. Yeah, sure did. All righty, we'll move on to something else. You know, with that, but wanted to make sure we let that known for sure. Now, Mike, what else was it you had?
What I had?
Yeah.
Actually.
You had something you was going to say anyway.
Oh, about them albino stuff. Our Andy Strickland there back years ago killed that albino deer down there in Middle Tennessee when he was down there hunting. It come through on him. And,
yeah.
That was a rare thing there too, to see a solid white albino deer.
Yeah.
Like that.
I hear you. I mean, yeah, you know, they're not on every corner.
No.
That's for sure.
And, they was one of the shows I seen there a few years back. A guy had shot. It wasn't a polar bear. It was a regular brown bear that was an albino.
Yeah, all right.
So you know, you get one to come through like that, but I ain't run across that albino fish yet.
No, I heard that, Mike. Just keep trying. You might get him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep trying. You might get him.
Yeah.
But we got some. Jeff Parrott called me today, and he left about a 5-minute deal on fishing on Watts Bar out of their kayak. Mike's got some crappie film. Wesley and I got about 6 minutes worth of bass fishing, and there on Watts Bar. So, you know, makes a little better show when you got something to go to.
It does.
And but I do want to thank our sponsors, folks, Tim Stars, Reynolds Racing Marine. Let me go ahead and tell you a little bit. Talked to Glenn Reynolds today. He's got 3, I think it is, 21-foot expresses down there. Or no, two 21-footers and 2 more. I think they're the 19s, the express boats down there. These boats are tournament fishermen's, you know, they're awesome. So
Right here today.
I didn't get in early enough to get them to send me some pictures, or I had pictures of them. You might get on their website, that Reynolds Racing and Marine, and they should probably on there. If not, drop by there and look these things over. They're the latest thing out, and from Express, and so you want to check that out and see what's going on with that. But do that, and then you got he's got the 18, 19 footers and the crappie boat and the bass boat, whatever you want to call it. But get down there at Reynolds Racing and Marine, check those out. He just got those in here in the last week, since the last week's show. And he's also got some used engines on the website.
Oh, yeah.
Mike, if you're looking for an engine, you might want to check into that too. All righty, we're moving right along. Thank Glenn for being a sponsor of the show. He's a regular, just like Tim's Tires.
Yeah.
All righty. What are you going to show first, Mike?
Show Jeff's film. If you want to.
All right, we'll do that whenever Dylan gets ready. Ready? All right, take us to the film, Dylan. Cut back to us. Technical difficulty, no problem. We'll come back to that a little bit later. Let Dylan work the bugs out of that. You want to show mine? That'd be fine. Put that up there, mine Wesley's. Okay.
Wesley,
All right, folks, our old Wes
No.
is with another pretty good fish. We've caught two, and he missed one about 3 pounds up there in a tree a minute ago, and it's raining so hard I couldn't get the camera out, but that's a good keeper right there, Wes. Good job, back in the water. Attaboy. Remember our sponsors, folks, and let's go fishing.
All right, there's Papa with a little fish. Oh, there he went.
Good, that's quick release.
Quick
Wes.
release.
Yeah.
All right, let's get another.
All right, there Wes is with another fish on the spinner bait. Back in the water, Wes. You got about 20 yards too close, but we'll make it. All right, folks, our Wes is with another fish. They're just trying to find the bigger ones. Good job, Wes. All right, Wes got another fish up there now. Wes, if he hits the carpet, it's a 2-minute penalty. Yeah, that's right. Or if it hits your clothing or anything like that, you know, that's a 2-minute penalty.
I'll just have to live with it, I guess.
Yeah, I'll catch the front.
All right, here's Papa with a nice fish.
Yeah,
Nice
if he don't
keeper.
get off, Wes, if he don't get off. Barely hooked. Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there he is. That's a fat female right there. Looks like she actually spawned out.
That ain't got no blood on her tail or nothing. Yeah, that's a 3-pounder plus.
Yeah,
Good fish.
nice one.
All right, got it. I
Yep.
didn't let it touch the carpet either.
No 2-minute penalty. You can't have the front.
The heck?
All right, let's get
Okay.
another.
All right. All right, there Wes is with another fish. Oh, yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah, that's a nice one. He ain't that big, remember?
Yeah.
It's major league fishing. If he hits the boat or on the carpet, you got to go to the back. Yeah, you better get him. Oh, phew. But he was lucky on that. He didn't hit the carpet.
Barely skin hook.
Yeah, just barely skin hooked. All
Drug him
right.
out of that tree.
Huh?
So I drug him out of that tree, skin.
Yeah. All right. That's another good keeper right
Nice
there.
and easy.
That's looks like she's getting a little some eggs in her. All right, good job. Good job. Folks, we basically, about every tree we've come to's had a fish in it. So, you know, they're on the trees right now, seem like, and then they backed out off the bank a little bit. So, well, dadgummit, I'm glad I'm gonna start wearing my my helmet, looks like. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if he bites again. Probably won't. Yeah. All right, we'll give it another cast here and see. Yeah. You might have jerked too hard on it. I don't know. You know? There you have. Bumping them limbs, aren't you? Okay. Give you another cast or two in there. That's a little, what size head's that? 3/8. 3/8? Okay. I hope he bites it again. All right, I'll give you another chance. All right, well, Wes got a good fish on right here now. If we don't lose him. Oh, yeah. Good. 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 Yeah, boy. Got him?
Let me get him.
Okay. Don't let him hit the carpet. Attaboy. Good. Good man. I don't know what you done with the fly. Oh, here they are.
Got it.
Okay, good. All right, well, yeah, man, that's a good keeper.
Yeah, it is.
All right, get you another one, buddy. All right, folks, Wes's got one of them rainy bass right here.
Attaboy, Wes.
Yeah, pretty good fish. Nothing wrong with that. Back in the water. Good deal.
All right, there's Papa with a nice fish. Let's see if we can get him in here without forgetting a hook in her finger.
We can throw a hook in. There you go. Good. Good. Bang down right there. I can get a hold of it. Just like that right there. Oh, yeah. Shoot, man. That blame it. Come on. Where's that blame car at? Now, then I have to pull tight on that blame line. Oh, crap. Now I'm going to have that fish bleeding. There he is. All right.
All right.
What do you think?
Nice
man?
keeper.
Good. Yeah. There you go.
Let's get another.
Yep. All right, folks. Our Wes is with another fish. That's not a keeper, but ain't a bad fish, Wes.
No.
All right, back in the water. Get you another. Old spinner bait strikes again. I'm glad it didn't hit the side of the boat. There's been too many.
All right, there we are back. Mike, what did you say to do with Wesley?
Let him run the trolling motor
For what?
so you can film him, see.
Oh, yeah, and the heck, I want to. Then what am I supposed to do?
Just do the filming.
That ain't going to get it,
See,
Mike.
when you do all the fishing and the catching and he's back there filming, he tries to film the bottom of the boat.
Oh, I know. Yeah, yeah. Well, he caught more fish than I did.
He did.
Yeah, he sure did. Well, we had a ball down there last Sunday after the sunrise service. We got up, went out before daylight, and watched the sun come up, and had a devotion, and went back in the house and ate breakfast, and they had, they was giving heavy rains and all that kind of storms, and that. So anyway, I said, well, let's go. Let's get an early start, get down there, and then if it gets bad, we can get home. Well, we went down there and fished a couple of hours, 3 maybe, more like 2, and here was the thunder rolling. We felt the, you could tell there was some flashes and going around, but a lot of cloud cover, and but we could hear the thunder, and so it kept getting closer and then closer, and then the next thing you know, we was on the trailer. Yeah. And we should have just sat in the parking lot and waited till it passed, 30, 40 minutes, but well, I said, I don't know, let's just go on home. So we came back home, and time we got home, it had quit and raining and everything, so which, we had to eat again, and naturally, so then I said, Wesley, if you're going with me, get in the truck, let's go. So I told Sherry, I said, well, we're going back to the lake. She said, I figured you would. So anyway, we went back down there and fished in the rain till, I don't know, another 3 or 4 hours, I guess, and it finally came a little break between the showers, and we went back to the trailer and come home.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, he caught more fish than I did on that little old spinner bait he was throwing at. It was like every tree we come to had a fish in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, that was the deal. And so yeah, yeah, he don't. What you're saying is he films too much the side of the boat.
Well, for some reason or another, you don't get to see your fish or you either.
No, he don't. I know, Mike. Yeah, he's got to have some practice on filming part. But anyway, he did. We had a good time. Got drowned. I mean, absolutely drowned. Dadgummit. But we done, caught several fish. Sure
Yes,
did.
sir. That's good.
Yeah.
That's great.
And we didn't go far, but we was up in the Emery arm of the lake, and because I told him, I said, well, we go down to Little Emery and put the boat in. And I said, if it gets lightning and thunder, and I said, we'll run up and under the bridge. That was my plan. But we got down the lake, and when the first time it run us in, and so we left and come back to the boat trailer and went home and ate and then went back. But anyway, had a good trip. Enjoyed it. I'll just be glad. I just hope this water settled down. Here it is, the 16th of the month. The lake is full.
Yeah.
Don't be fooling with it. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Just keep it right in that 3 or 4 or 6 inches difference between where it's at now and where it needs to, dropping down or up. Let the fish get in there and do their spawning, and we'll be business. But, they'll probably suck the bottom out of it here in the next 2 days, and it'll be down 5 foot.
You ready for these spring rains, huh?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Just get rid of the flow that's coming in and leave it where it's at right now.
Yeah. Sometimes they get rains more than they can handle.
Well, they can always, draw a little. It may come up a little more, but what I don't want them to do is these fish, water's nearly 70 degrees, and
dry dock them, huh?
yeah, I don't want them to run in there and then all of a sudden there's no water around.
Yep.
So we got the lake full, and normally, that was usually a target date that they had around the 15th of April. They'd try to fill the lake up. So we got it full. Now we just need to leave her alone, let the fish do their spawning, and may have a good hatch this year.
Yes, sir. I do it.
I hope that's what happens anyway.
Well, I've heard some good reports too. They was talking about Douglas up there, that they was really catching some good largemouth off of Douglas, and then I heard that electrician Brad there that I work with over there said he was over Fort Loudon and done awful good over there. Caught a bunch of fish way he talked over there.
Yeah.
At Fort Loudon, so it don't surprise me to catch them on all these lakes with this water warming up like it is.
Yeah. Well, okay, being you mentioned that, the guy you and I both know, Sam Richardson and Travis went to Douglas last weekend. They won the tournament they were in. That's about 16 pound, and done good. And then Travis is on Norris, and he's been catching the fool out of him. And Sam's him and his son, so showed me pictures there the other day. I said, I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see them, because I'd be wanting to leave here and go home and get the boat.
That's right.
So, but yeah, so the fish are, like I said, the fish are biting and catching some good fish off of Norris, catching some fish on Douglas, like you said, and your buddy caught a bunch on Loudon. So, I mean, it's time for it.
That's right. It sure is.
If we could just get the weather to cooperate a little bit. Now, there was a lot of good fish caught in this last full moon on Norris. Them boys was catching. I was told, and Bill told me this, that there's one group of them there, they said they'd catch about 15 smallmouth to every one walleye they caught. Some good smallmouth of a night. Now, that's of a night. Now, that's, so when that moon was out bright, and I knew that's the deal. What happens up there, them alewives come in on the bank to spawn, but once that water gets up in the mid-60s, they get slim to none because they head back out in the deep water.
Yeah.
And while they're in there in that shallow water up on the bank, them walleyes eating them up, smallmouth too.
Well, I'd say these last few nights that we've had here down to close to freezing there is kind of stopped the run up real fast on that surface temperature.
Well, it could have, I'm
so
sure the water cooled off some due to the cold weather we had here in the last couple of nights, no doubt about it, and it may keep them, by that, the surface temp may stay in the 60s, 60, 65 degrees, and they may get a day or two, that you can catch some walleye up there.
Mm-hmm.
But most of those fish were coming during the night. When that moon was out real bright.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me. I do know why too. That moonlight puts them fish in there in the feeding mode, and I guess it'd be like me and you turning the light on in the hallway when they can see better.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The only thing I can figure.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we're going to cut to Jeff Parrott's film there. Dylan, you ready? All right, let's do it.
All right, folks, I'm Jeff Parrott, and I've been social distancing so much. I've been doing farming, I've been doing yard work, mulch, and you can only do so much of that. So I had to get out of the house and see if I could catch a bass down here on Watts Bar Lake. It's April the 15th, and I'm out here in this blustery wind, which reminds me on April the 15th in 1912 was when the Titanic sunk in the North Atlantic. And it's all I can do to hold this kayak here in this blustery wind. Anyway, I hope I don't sink. I'm going to try to do the best I can to see if I can catch a bass. I'm fishing this little point right here, throwing a crankbait, which I'm hoping I can get a bite on. And let's see what happens here with this little banded lure. All right, folks, I've just hooked into a little largemouth here. Not very big, a little chunky, fat thing, about 14 inches long. Hit it right at the kayak as soon as I was trying to lift out. All right, folks, like I say, this is a little small fish here. I think some of the bigger ones are out there deeper, suspended, and I'll show you that here toward the end of the video clip. All right, here's another catch. This is a little 12.25-inch bass. The smaller ones seem to be moving up on the banks a little bit better than some of the large ones that I'm seeing on the graph. And I'll talk about that here in just a few minutes when we get to the end of this video clip. But anyway, it's fun to catch. Again, just getting out, social distancing, trying to stay safe and keep my sanity. I know everybody's in the same boat here in Tennessee, and we're just trying to get through this this virus thing and hopefully have a little bit of fun as well. As I said earlier, these little fish are chunky. They're feeding up, or either they've got eggs inside of them right now. I know it's kind of pre-spawn, maybe in the middle of the first part of the spawn, but it looks to me like that they're pretty healthy. This one here is small, but good, healthy-looking fish. All right, folks, I'm in 57-degree water, sitting here in 22.4 feet. This is typical of what I was experiencing most of the day. These fish, as you can see on the graph, are kind of suspended. They have not moved in good enough on the bank to catch them in shallow water, at least for the day. And it could be from the cold front that kind of came in. The water level here is 741. So it's close to the Watts Bar Summer Pool, I think. And let's see what all we can do here about pointing out a couple of things here on the graph. As you can see from the graph here, and this was typical again of every place I was at today, most of your bigger fish are suspended a little deeper. You can take a look at the graph there, and you can tell that from the graph some of your bigger fish are closer down there between 15, 20 feet deep. Some of the smaller ones there on top. And this was like at 11:27, closer to noon, when things started warming up. I think they kind of got out of the deeper water and moved toward the shallows. Anyway, this is typical for Watts Bar for me yesterday, and I think it'll probably improve as time goes on. All right, Steve and Mike, I'm going to send it back to you guys there at the studio. Thank you for allowing me to give you a little bit of fishing input. It was fun. Again, it was nice to get outside a little bit. I'm still obeying the governor's orders. I'm social distancing and trying to stay healthy and protect myself. So hope you guys have a good rest of the week. And I'm Jeff Parrott, and I appreciate you guys. Y'all got a good show, and we'll check in with you a little later. Have a good evening. Let's go fishing.
All right, Jeff. Good information. Good information. Like that picture on the graph there, looks good. I think that's exactly what might be going on down there, a whole lot of it. I don't know, you might have mentioned where you're at on the film there, but I didn't catch it. I was making some notes here. But the water up in the headwaters may be a few degrees warmer than what you run into down the lake. Anyway, it was real interesting, and appreciate you letting us show it and keep sending us film.
That's right.
Yeah, right. we really good. That done a good job. And you know, these kayaks are getting more and more popular.
They sure are.
More and more popular, Mike. They ain't no two ways about it. Those guys do a good job of representing what the kayak fishing was like. Was that you saying that they had the kayak world championship?
They was going to have it in Alabama later on this year. They was talking about it on the TV there. I was watching the Bassmasters where they showed the first 2 days of it and stuff there. And I think this coming weekend they're going to show the finals on it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they was talking about how they was going to have that down in Alabama.
Yeah. What about it, Jeff? I know you're listening. You got anything, you call in and let us know if you kept up with that championship out of the kayak fisherman's logbook there. If you know anything, call us over here and let us know. So we'll move right along. Folks, do remember Tim's Tires, Reynolds Racing and Marine, Edgemore Outdoors, Pamela Ann's Fudge and Candies there in Oliver Springs. IUOE, Mike.
That's right.
Can't forget those guys there for sure. We really appreciate them. And
yeah, we were supposed to have our meeting there Monday night, but they wouldn't let them have it.
Yeah. Well, it's getting too unruly, Mike.
No, they said they couldn't get just 2 or 3 in the building.
Yeah, Hey, go ahead, Jeff.
Hey, Steve. Hey, Mike. How you guys doing this afternoon, this evening?
Buddy, we doing great. Good.
I didn't tell in the video there. I was down in the Hornsby Hall of Recreation area down there, and I noticed your all's video. You must have been up closer in the Emery where the water temperature was a little bit warmer than where I was at.
Yeah. We definitely were there. It's close to home, and I figured, well, if we get stormed on, we won't have too far to go.
Right. And to follow up on what Mike was talking about, BASS has opened up a new area for the kayak fishermen, and they've made it a national thing. Unfortunately, I don't fish many of these national tournaments. But my buddies that are in the clubs that I'm associated with, they do that. And I have fished the Tennessee State kayak tournament before, and those are a lot of fun. But yes, as Mike says, they are some big tournaments that's going on all over the United States, and certainly there in Alabama where Mike had just mentioned that. As a matter of fact, a couple of my friends and some of the local folks here, some of our good old East Tennessee buddies, has recently just fished the Logan Martin BASS tournament down there, and actually one of the guys from Knoxville came in first place on that one. So pretty popular little sport going on for those guys.
Yeah, well, you know what, that's good. We see a lot, several of the kayak fishermen during the summer, last summer, or this past summer for sure at Norse. You know, we'd get up there about a little bit before dark, and they'd be coming in and that kind of thing. And so, you know, it's really catching on everywhere right now.
It is. It's enjoyable. The reason I was down there, Steve, we've got a little kayak club tournament going on this Saturday, and we're doing it on a virtual way. What we do is we use a app called Tourney X, and we don't really have to interface with each other. We go down and we fish, and then we submit our photographs of our fish, like I talked to you about on the previous show, where we take a picture of them. We obviously don't have live wells, so we submit those through Tourney X as an app, and we don't really have to interface with anybody, and that way we kind of stay our required social distancing for what's going on right now, and hopefully we can get past that so we can kind of meet and greet each other, because all of us know each other. We all get along with each other, and we have a good time. Yeah,
that's it, buddy. Enjoying the wonders of the water there. I tell you, there's nothing like catching fish if you're catching them out of an inner tube or a $100,000 bass boat.
That's right. And my brother and I, Paul, we both use Alumacraft boats, and we do a lot of crappie fishing. Of course, we live up here on Norse, and we grew up here on Norse. And you guys are right. There were lots of fish that were caught during that full moon there they had on Norse, and we missed out on that one. I think the rain kind of kept us at home, and we had those things going on. So we're going to try to catch that next full moon in May. That's always a good one on Norse. So your viewers ought to be ready for that too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it myself.
We'll be telling you about it.
Really good. But anyway, I thought I'd just give you a quick call in. I'll turn it back over to you and Mike. And thanks again for allowing me to give you guys some input. You guys have a great show, and I look forward to seeing Mike catching some more of those crappie. And I do want to go crappie fishing with him, and certainly would like to go fishing sometime with you and Bill as well.
Buddy, that sounds good, Jeff. We'll try to get hooked up here as quick as this May moon rolls around.
Okay, take care of yourself, Steve. And, and Mike, you guys have a good evening. We'll watch the rest of your show.
Hey, thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
All right, bye-bye. Good guy right there. Nothing wrong with that. All right, Mike, what do you got for us?
I got a little bit of crappie film there, and like I say, I got to go after the flat tar deal there and got it fixed, and then got to go down and get a few minnows and getting the water and stuff down. Went down to Rockwood and put in and fished out of Rockwood area down there, and because the lake had come back up a little bit, but it was still a little bit rough because it was down 2 or 3 foot there, and it's a little rough back getting off the trailer and getting back on the trailer, but the lake comes on up and make it a lot easier. But anyway, I fished out of the Rockwood area down there. Got 14, brought back 14. Should have had 15, but I told a couple it was right on the line back and stuff there. And had 1 or 2 get off while I was fooling with the camera, trying to get it turned on. And stuff, but yeah. Had a good day, no longer than I got to fish down there, but boy, there was some whoppers in there. I'm telling you what, man. I mean, there's chunks, big and fat. 14, 15-inch crappie, man. I tell you what, they'll fill a frying pan up, no problem at all.
Yeah, Mike, they do. You got them cooked yet?
No, I took them out and give them to her buddy there. And they were just tickled to death.
I'm sure there was, Mike. I'm glad you done that. That's wonderful. That's Wallace couldn't pack Coker, and then you took some a few weeks ago down to Thomas Carter and Jean.
Yeah, she did.
And
She said she'd hug my neck, but they was staying in and couldn't get out of the house.
Yeah, I know what you mean there. I tell you what. Lordy. But we trying to protect people that could possibly catch something, so you want to stay away, do your distance thing and this, that, and the other. I will, where I work at, they're doing everything they can over there to keep us safe and separated and as much as very possible. So I hats off to the people I work for. They're really going as doing everything they can to keep us somebody from catching something over there, and I really appreciate what they're doing there. And it's for everybody, out here, everywhere. So anyway, we got some crappie film.
Yeah, got it.
I guess you want to show it, don't you?
You can if you want to.
I think we ought to put it off till next week.
Well, that's up to you.
No, we'll go ahead and show it. We're about out of time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dylan.
I don't want you to eat up all that time on them old crappie film.
Yeah, I know it. Shoot. When it's over, let's don't be talking about it.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and show it,
Okay,
Dylan.
folks, I'm down here, Rockwood, put in, had a couple of minnows on. Get out here and see if I can get on them crappie. Water temperature here in Rockwood, 61 degrees. They ought to be in these trees and stuff in here, shallow, but I'm gonna try them a few minutes. If it don't do no good, I'm going out there and start fishing out there on some structure that's deeper. Tony told us ours the other day, last week on the show, he had that mess of crappie, and he said they was 30 foot deep up there. So he was fishing out of Candy Creek. So anyway, I'm gonna check them out and see what I can figure out. So stick with us and remember the sponsors, and let's go fishing. I got something here. See what these? There you go. You look at. Oh my goodness. That gone catfish. We get him off. Try it again. All right. Let's see what we got this time. I think that's a crappie. Yeah. That's the one we want right there. Yeah. Dandy crappie. Box. See if we can find another one like that. Nice one. See what? Oh, that son of a gun just come off. That's a pretty good one too. We get back at him. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I only got one in the boat. Missed 2 or 3 there. It's a dandy. Get in there and see if we can get another one. Got another pretty good one here. Oh yeah. Come here. Well, we like it. Just keep on after it. Got another no back. Let's see. He probably keep, but we'll throw him back. We get a bigger one. About 23 foot. All right, come here, big boy. You don't just fall off, Marlin. Yeah. All right. Right there and suspended. He's up. I guess about 10 foot deep. Tree comes up 18 foot up to about 10 foot. He's right up over top of it. So we'll get him in here and see if we can get another one. Now we got another. See what this, oh yeah. Yeah, another good. That's nice. Yeah, another big one. See if we can get another one of them. Oh yeah. Another nice one. Reckon. Handle that. That's a big crappie. All right, we got another one. I mean, tell you, listen. Another big whopper. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Can't beat that. Feel that frying pan up right there. All right. There's another nice one. Yeah. Yeah, bud. Real good. Put him in the box and see if we can get another. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice big crappie. Come on up here now. Yeah, there we go. Get him in there, get another minnow on. Got 20 foot deep. We got another one, but he don't feel too good. He'll be close, but we'll throw him back anyway. See if we can't find one just a little bit bigger. That feels a little better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice enough. Let's see if we can get this back up. He's still out here on the edge of that structure, about 21, 22 foot. We'll stay after him. Feels too deep, huh? Didn't think he would. Anyway. Try and get another one. I've got something, but I don't think it's no crappie. Oh, it's a big old cat. That's what I thought. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. Another nice crappie. Come in here. I think I go. Yeah. Big old bucket mouth. Look at it. Okay, folks, it's getting late, and I'm getting ready to do up everything and head toward the trailer. I had a pretty good day, no longer than I got to fish, but got started late and everything. Had a lot of things had to get done. But anyway, it's been a real nice day. I think I got 14, 15 crappie in there. I'm gonna do up everything here and put it on the trailer, and hope to see you on the show there Thursday night, and hope you enjoy it. Remember the sponsors, let's go fishing.
All right, Mike. I saw you landed some pretty good crappie.
Oh, there's some whoppers in there now.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Nice ones, man. No doubt about it. Tell us a little bit what went on. We don't have but 3 or 4 minutes.
I think 22 foot was about the deepest that I caught one.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of places that I was out there 26, 27 foot, but I didn't get no fish down there on the bottom, and the structure come up 8 or 10 foot off the bottom, and kept easing up a wind at a time, and then, well, catch one, It'd be 18, 20 foot deep. And then some of the structure I found, it was in 20 foot of water. Caught some out of there on the bottom, and then, matter of fact, the shallowest I think I caught one was about 15 foot.
Mm-hmm.
But I tried fishing some real shallow stuff around some trees to start off with, and I never got the first bite. About 3 foot to 6 foot range there.
Yeah.
Never got the first bite. I don't know what was going on with that, but the temperature out on the channel was the same as what it was back in the holler.
Yeah.
So, There wasn't no difference in that. But the water may have been just a tad bit cleaner out there on the channel. But it seems to me like there's a few that's already moved up and a lot more coming that way.
Yeah. But you caught them fish out on the channel, pretty much.
Pretty much on the channel, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm like just what you just said. Yeah, they're moving up. You know, it's. I mean, you know what? I've had people tell me they catch them 2 foot, 2.5, 3 foot deep, standing on the bank. Some of them out in the boats, casting 3 to 4 foot deep. Throwing grubs and bobby garlands and things of that nature.
Trolling, trying to find
some of them trolling. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever you get on that works, you stay with it.
That's right.
You know, for sure. And I've talked to 2 or 3, said, I just ain't done no good, you know, and this, that, and the other. So anyway.
I cleaned them fish, 1 male out of the whole bunch. The rest of them was all
Female.
plumb full of female.
Yeah.
Plumb full of eggs.
Well,
They're headed that way.
they're headed that way. There ain't no 2 ways about it, Mike. Yeah, they definitely are. It's that time of year.
That's right.
That's right. If we can just get rid of these flooding rains, we'd be in business.
Well, you know, it's like it says, a swish or 2 of their tail, and they can be from 20 foot to 2 foot.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't take them no time to get there when they
I
decide
agree.
they want to go. But it won't be long if that water hits on up there another 8 or 10 degrees. You can fish out there deep all day long and not get nothing, maybe a catfish or something. Even they're moving up, but
Yeah.
you know, they all gonna be in there 10 foot of water or less.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dylan says we got 2 minutes. Folks, you know, we mentioned last week, the way that things are right now, we may wind up, not this show or the next one, but the last show of the month may be our last show. Just want to pass that along to you. You know, a lot of the people that we would try to contact to sponsor the show they're not working. So kind of leaves us out without some sponsors, and we just can't afford to do it out of our pocket, or we continue to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we just got another couple of weeks. We'll see how things go. We keep working hard at trying to keep it going, but there's no promises right now. Anyway, we've enjoyed it, and we hope we don't have to quit. So remember our sponsors. God bless you all. Stay safe. Stay separated. We'll see you next week.
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.
FM W266 AM 99.5 FM W25D6 Clinton WQLA AM 95.9 FM W240 DT La Follette.